Hello and welcome to the Mobile Marketing Link. It's Kylie Smiley here, live again on Google Hangout. Thank you for joining us. Today I'm really excited to be able to introduce another guest who actually is involved in a super new app, and it's going gangbusters. Before we get to meet the guest, I'd just like to say again thank you for all your support and definitely your feedback in relation to some of the videos that I've done, and definitely over the Christmas period, etc. I really appreciate your support. Thanks very much, and hope that your year is starting well. So today, without further ado, I'm going to introduce a lady named Karissa Lewis. And Karissa is the co-founder of Autocloud.co. Autocloud is a online car sale app, and it's absolutely going gangbusters. Karissa has done a brilliant job at marketing the app, getting it out there, getting clients to use it, and it's really the way to go with car sales these days. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Karissa. Karissa, hello and welcome.
Hello, Kylie. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you.
That's good. Thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
So tell me, you've just made this total transition from coming from, I know you're a mum of 3 and a wife, and you've had businesses before. Tell me a bit about how Autocloud came about.
Okay, well, Autocloud came about because I absolutely love client experience, and I love to look after my clients. It's my main focus. And my brother has always been in the motor industry. I've been in and out of the motor industry over the last sort of 15 years and come to realise that the client experience when purchasing a vehicle can often be quite overwhelming and horrifying. So we decided that if we were to join the two, we could have an absolutely beautiful synergy so we can make buying a car exciting again. So that's really what came about.
Fantastic. No, that's really good. I can see, just from my experience with car dealers and having to go, through the painstaking task of sort of being almost, leapt on when you get to the car yard. And it's funny because it's different here in Australia compared to overseas, but it just reminds me of hawks or like birds waiting and watching, and all of a sudden get onto the car yard, they're like, rah, rah.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, and I think too that it's overwhelming. It's a bit frightening because it's one of the things in life, I think, as consumers, we never really know what we should be paying. We don't actually ever really know. So when you get your power back as a buyer, it means that someone's on your side. You're always going to have what we like to call a fair deal. It's about having a fair deal and making sure that you feel comfortable with the decision. And it's really nice to go home and go, no, I made the right decision. That's really important.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so in looking at that and the need for that feeling and for people to feel safe and secure and pleased with their purchase, what happened then? How did you formulate it into an app?
Yeah, we decided that we'd like this to be something that we could do Australia-wide. So, yes, we're based in Newcastle, but we are mobile, hence the app and the website. So we needed people in different states to be able to communicate with us directly. So knowing that we're affiliated with many, many dealers Australia-wide, we wanted people to be able to not have to call if they didn't want. Some people don't want to call and talk. They want to be able to do things via their phone or their computer. That's how the app came about, the idea,
Okay, great, great. So you sort of, I guess you could say you're a little bit like the middleman in that respect, where you put a buffer between the
Yeah.
buyer and the car sales yard. Is that correct?
Correct, absolutely. We basically, yeah, we're a bot. We're there to help facilitate like a really good sale. So, yeah, the consumer can just sort of lean back and sigh a bit of relief that they know, they're getting a fair deal, they're getting fabulous service, and they're constantly kept in the loop. So there's transparency. I think is the other big thing as well. Is that there's no hidden secrets. It's all there to be seen.
So as far as the way it works, trying to get an understanding, I guess, so you go onto the app, and I see that you can put in the type of car that you want, that you're looking for, the year, the make, the model, if you know specifics,
Yeah.
and whether you want to pick it up, whether you want it delivered, all those sorts of things.
Yes.
How does the negotiation work with, if you do find a car and
Yes.
maybe it's in WA and we're here in Newcastle, which is 5.5 hours flight,
Yes.
and 2 days travel or 3 days travel. How does it work then? Where do you actually come in automatically and help them, or do they just engage you if they want to still in that respect?
Yeah. So actually, in the last few weeks, we've noticed that people are finding vehicles. They know that they've got no idea if they do find a car that is in Perth or South Australia. They're sort of like, what do I do from here? So there's two options. They can definitely use the app. Let us know the vehicle that they're looking at. We then step in from there, and they can step back. We do all the negotiating with the car dealership. And we can also negotiate like what it costs to get the car here and all that sort of thing. So we can now, like we've spread where people can buy from. Like usually people will even we like to stay local, absolutely. If they're in Newcastle, of course, we want to look after, local industry for sure. However, if there's a particular car that we cannot get here, and all of a sudden there's two in Australia, and we need to get it, we can negotiate all the shipping and all that sort of stuff for them. So we really just, they still get all the dealership warranties. If it comes with a warranty, it's all still dealt through the dealership.
Right.
We just make sure that they get a fair price. So we're like the negotiating agent, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the buyer's agent, like a real estate in that respect.
That's right.
I think.
Yeah. We just give them that knowledge that they're yearning for. Like, is this good? Is it a good car? Yeah. So it's just letting them have a bit of power back.
Right. And so getting back, is the app the only way that they can access the business, or they can go online, obviously? You've got a website, I see.
Yeah, so we've got our website, and it's www.autocloud.co, and it's just CO. Autocloud.co. You can jump on there and have a peruse, and you can also contact via there, whether it be email. You can Skype. There's also Skype contact. There's a 1300 number, and there's fax as well. So there's plenty of options. Or you can just jump on the app and press contact, and it'll come straight to me. And generally, all going well, you get a call back from me within probably 15 minutes.
Okay, great. Wow, that's excellent client experience.
Yeah, it's just so important. People, you know how often you send an email, Kylie, or you call, and you've really got no idea when you expect to get something back. Well, after being in the business and knowing that, I've worked in dealerships many years ago, so I know that it's really important when someone wants an answer, they want it sort of now.
Yeah.
So I do the best I can, to get back to them as soon as possible.
Yeah, and look, in today's world where everybody's so busy and they're constantly getting messages, from hundreds of other people, and it's really difficult to stay focused.
Absolutely.
And so if they can get a call back really quickly, get their answer, well, they're more likely to make a decision really quickly as well.
Absolutely.
So that's a great benefit.
Yeah.
So with the app then, what is the major? So you can do all the same things pretty much you can do online,
Yes.
um, but obviously being mobile is an advantage because if they do happen to be in a car yard, they can be comparing pricing, they can be doing all sorts of things as well, and communicating with you at the same time.
Ab-
Um, so I guess you tell me more about how you're marketing the app. If you can think of three things that you're doing to get people engaged in the app, because an app really needs, to have an app is to be able to, you have to download it to your
phone, that's
mobile
right.
phone, and then you've got it there. Are you activating push notifications and things like that once you've got it? So I guess firstly, if you can tell me how you're marketing it, and
Yeah.
then how it's being utilised to then continue the relationship, that'd be great.
Sure. Yeah, so first off, we did a soft launch really with Facebook. So because we wanted to make sure we had all our processes right because we're Australia-wide. We've done a Brisbane sale, and that was exciting. So we watched a car port up there and get delivered. So
Right.
we did a soft launch, yeah, it was very exciting with Facebook. So we shared the app address both on Google Play and Apple iTunes,
Mm-hmm.
and shared that. So it was viral. People then on-shared it, so that was fabulous. I've since done Facebook ads with the app,
Right.
and that's just great because I can target it so well.
Mm.
It's just so easy to target that. I will soon then step into retargeting.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, so that'll only be in the next probably 4 weeks. We'll start retargeting, and then I've also included it. Like, to be honest, it's mainly social media. Like, it's all social media. So the next bit was Facebook. Sorry, the bit LinkedIn. My apologies. So yeah, LinkedIn, all my contacts, and got a copy of the app, and Twitter. So yeah, it's definitely social media.
Good.
This
Good.
goes, well, being a social app. So
Yeah.
yeah, and it's working. It's great. It's great because we made sure that it was very user friendly. It had to be very simple because it's a stressful process buying a car. We don't need to add another obstacle. So if we made it as easy as we could,
Mm-hmm.
and they get instant notification to say that their request did go through. So they don't just sort of hang. Like, as soon as they press contact, then it comes back and says someone will be with you very soon. So I think it was really just about keeping it simple. We see a lot of apps that they're not simple, and
No.
straight away, I like simple. Most people do. So that's what we've tried to do. So now you can really just sit and order your car and sip on a latte at the same time.
Right. And so
Yeah.
what happens? So then, once they've downloaded it,
Yes.
are you planning to do some marketing through the app then?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm just gathering at the moment the kind of, I've sent, so there's push notifications like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also working on some great content to push out. It's got to be very particular, and with it, the business being early days, we're just gathering data, like enough data to really see what we need to push here and here.
Mm.
And it's just amazing. I love data. I love it. So we'll get the right content going out to the right people. So it's exciting, really exciting.
That's great. And certainly I'm sure that you'll start gathering some testimonies as well that are always good to send out, just to give people an idea of the experience that other people are having. I can see that it's working well.
If for the people listening to this, I encourage you to jump on our Facebook page, which is Autocloud 1, and have a look at the testimonies so far. Incredible. So they're all over that. And what's even nicer is not having to ask for a testimony, people throwing it at you.
Yeah.
So, that's a nice feeling. So my number one, yes, I want to save people money. Absolutely. I'd love to save them money. I love saving them time. but I love making them feel special. That's what I do. So make it, you know, people forget what you say, but they never forget the way you make them feel. So for me, they're confident, they're strong, they've got their power back, they're driving their new car, they've had a fabulous experience. 9 times out of 10, they've got a bunch of flowers in their hand and they're driving away and I'm almost crying. So, you know, I'm very, very passionate about making sure, you know, anything I do is an extension of me, and I want everyone to drive away going, that was the best decision we ever made.
Fantastic. That's so good. I'm so excited for you, and I love the idea of the app, and of course being, you know, mobile, into mobile so much. But I also will be in the market for a car myself very soon.
Very good.
I'm looking forward to using the service, and certainly I know of people that they're actually looking to sell their cars. So if someone's a private person, they're looking to sell their car, how would they go about it then, Karissa?
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely, we can buy your vehicle. I guess the big point of difference for us, apart from the client's experience, is that we want people's trades. A lot of places when they buy a car, the yards don't want their trade. We do. Having said that, we all know that wholesaling a vehicle, you don't get as much money as you would selling it privately. I like to make that very clear, depending on the vehicle. However, a lot of people just need the turnaround. You know, they need the new car and they need the old one gone. Other people like to sell it. They can. There's a part on the app that says value my trade. So you're welcome to go on there. It then takes you through to take 6 photos. So you don't need to take photos on your camera and then upload them to us. It uploads straight from the app. So you can take the photo, send it through. I then send it out to our network of dealers who bid for your vehicle.
Right. Wow.
Right. Yeah. So I'm not affiliated with one. I'm affiliated with many. So that's what's great. And, you know, particular dealers want particular cars. You know, so absolutely, let us know all about it for sure.
No, good. Well, that's really unique. I haven't seen that anywhere where that would be available. You know, so fantastic, Karissa.
And the other one too, Kylie, which is becoming really prevalent, is people have been asking me to get used vehicles for them.
Yep.
So, which is amazing, and I love doing it because it's a challenge finding the particular vehicle someone wants, you know. We would prefer to keep it at, say, $10,000 to $15,000 minimum vehicle, because anything lower than that, we can't be sure you're getting a fantastic vehicle, if that makes sense. Yeah. So we make sure that you're getting a great vehicle. So from a sort of, you know, a bit over 10, but definitely from 15 on, if there's something that you would like, I will source it. And the beauty again is that I can get those deals from people anywhere. So even if you're in a dealership, you know, and you can give me a buzz and I can let you know. So, you know, definitely, it's not just new that I'm doing now.
Fantastic. Yeah. And good on you for going the app and going there directly, because, you know, a lot of people sort of hum and ha about things like that, but it sounds like this is something that, you know, okay, people they'll download it, they'll use it, but, you know, you always come across someone who's selling a car or buying a car or whatever it might be, and to have that handy right there, and then you can just show them, hey, check this out, or you know, give them the link to download themselves. So
and it's free to download.
What's that?
It's free to download as well.
Right, great. And so that's free. So what about the cost as far as if I was selling a car or buying a car? What are the costs associated?
Yep, so there's 2 levels of service that we provide. The first level of service is where you let us know what you'd like. We then source the vehicle, and we source it, we negotiate the price, and you purchase the vehicle. The dealership that wins the tender on the particular vehicle you're searching for pays us the finding fee. So the consumer doesn't pay, the dealer pays.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's really good. The next
Right.
level, we
Yep.
have a lot of busy people, that do not have time to, they don't even want to have to think about going and signing papers or, heaps of stuff. We've got a lot of those customers, and I understand that. So if you want to have nothing to do with the dealership, like from start to finish, you just want to deal with me, I email you everything, and then you have it delivered to your home with a full tank of fuel, then there's a cost to that, and that's $400 plus GST.
Okay.
But that means that it's delivered to your door, full tank of fuel, some other little things that I don't want to spoil.
Yep.
So there's other little things that you get with that, but it's delivered to your door, and yeah, you don't even speak to anyone but me.
Right. I can see
Yes.
that being very,
Oh,
very. I
yeah.
mean, no,
Because
yeah. People
I
can
say
avoid.
at least that. At
Yeah.
least that cost.
Yes.
Yeah, I've not
Absolutely.
saved under that yet for anything.
No. No. And if you're getting a good deal, normally it's I mean, it's worth it to have that as a cost. You
Absolutely.
sort of see it as
Oh,
an investment, really. That's more of an investment, isn't it?
I agree. Yeah, and I guess too so they're the two. You can either go and if you go with the free version, for example, once you've decided on the vehicle and we've decided on the price and it's been negotiated, I then shoot you out an Autocloud certificate. You can then go to the dealership, give them the certificate.
Yep.
They go through the paperwork, you sign it,
Yep.
and then they give you the keys. They show you through your vehicle and you drive out. So there's no negotiating or anything. It's being done by Autocloud.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally there to do the legalities and drive away. So,
Right.
yeah, or if, like I say, you don't want to do that, that's fine. We can organise the lot for you as well.
Mm.
And the other big one that we've noticed is happening are the small business owners
Mm.
who, let's for example, say they own a pest control business and they have 4 vans. They don't have time like other people to take their cars in, get them all valued, take them all home. It's logistically a nightmare for them. However, we are mobile, so we go out, we value the vehicles, we give them a price, we then source the new vehicles, we then take them off the road to how they want them taken off the road, one at a time or however, because we understand we're small business owners too.
Mm.
So we totally get it. And we also work with sign writers so that if your van is sign written, we take away the old one and you get the brand new one exactly as your other one was. And we try not to interrupt your life and your business. We work in with you as best. That's the thing, we're very personal. We don't want to we would not be able to give the quality and the personal stuff if we were working with, let's say, 35 fleet vehicles. We feel that we wouldn't be able to give that real personal service. And I'm passionate about small business owners. So I would love to work in and make their life as easy as possible.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that you're doing the commercial side and helping business owners as well. That's just fantastic. And for them to know that they could just, leave it all with you.
That's
they
right.
don't have to worry, and it's just so good. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's so exciting. Yeah. And I'm loving it. And loving your job is, it's not a job.
No, exactly. That's how I feel too. That's so good.
Yeah. Oh, finally. Very happy.
Oh, that's awesome. So I'm sure that when we send this out, we'll have lots of questions and lots of queries. Is the best way to contact you just through your website, autocloud.co?
Absolutely. Or, like I say, the phone, and that's 1300 30 56 30.
1300 30 56 30?
That's right.
Is that right? Okay, great. All right, so I hope you're at home or at your workplace. Wrote that one down. I'll put that in the notes within the YouTube channel as well. So that's great, Karissa. Thank you so much for coming on board and sharing a fantastic app. I'm so excited. I'm so looking forward to seeing what happens in the future. We'll have to have you back And what we'll do
Yeah,
is we'll do a bit of a share screen and we'll go online and check it out and see how we can go through the process. Would that be okay?
fabulous. Would love that.
Excellent. So is there anything that you'd like to say to close off?
Other than thank you very much for having me, Kylie. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
And just to the crowd, I would absolutely love to make your car buying experience exciting again, and I guarantee I can make it fun, and you can have a new car that you should be really, really happy with.
excellent, excellent. No having to deal with car dealers if you don't want to, or having to negotiate, that's the real yucky part. Well, it is for me, I know.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's lots of other people that would feel the same. So, thanks,
absolutely.
Karissa.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you for joining us today, and please make sure you visit autocloud.co. Check it out. Download the app. Make sure that you check it all out. Look at how it works. If you have any questions, contact Karissa at autocloud.co, or the Facebook page, or the 1300 30 56 30, and Karissa will be more than happy to help you out. Also, if you're looking to see more of these videos in the future, make sure you subscribe to this channel. You can hit subscribe below once it's gone up to YouTube. And if you have any questions in regards to mobile apps and how they can work, I'll be doing more videos in relation to marketing mobile apps. So stay tuned. If you have any questions, please send them through to kylie@mobilemarketinglink.com.au, or please write your questions inside the YouTube channel. So have a fantastic day. I'm going to sign off now, and thank you for joining us again, and we'll see you very soon. Bye for now.